Sunday brunch. The only way to start was a glass of champagne and a great breakfast. So what we're gonna be doing is making stir-fried tomato and eggs. We're gonna be using 4 eggs, some ginger, scallions, garlic, about 5 garlic cloves, sugar, salt, diced tomatoes, white wine, I like Sauvignon Blanc, sesame oil, and some vegetable oil. So what we've done is we sliced the garlic into very thin slices. The thinner you can get it, the better. The green onions, we separated the white with the green. The white parts, what we want to do is we want to slice those as thin as possible. The green parts, what we want to do is we want to make those cuts about an inch in length. And then what we're going to do is we're going to combine the garlic, the green onions with the ginger, and then we're going to mix it in with a tablespoon of vegetable oil. And then we're going to mix that up and let it marinate. All right, so we're ready to do the egg mixture. What we're going to do is we're going to put the 4 eggs in a bowl. We are going to put a half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of the sesame oil. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of the Sauvignon Blanc, a little bit more, doesn't hurt, and about 2 tablespoons of water. The water makes it very fluffy. We're going to whisk that, and then we're going to set that aside until we get the pan hot with the oil. So what we've done is we heated up actually 2 tablespoons of bacon fat. If you have bacon fat, I prefer to use bacon fat. If not, use at least 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. We're going to cook the eggs, but we're not going to fully cook the eggs. I'll show you when to pull it off, and then we'll put that in a separate bowl, and it'll finish cooking there, and then when we put it into the mixture, everything will be nice and cooked. So as you can see, the eggs aren't fully cooked, but what's going to end up happening is we're going to put them in the bowl. We're going to put it in the bowl, and then it'll finish cooking there, and then when we put it into the entire mixture, it'll end up getting cooked there. So once you've got the eggs out, what we're going to do is we put some oil in there. Actually, we use bacon fat, but put a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and then put in the garlic, ginger, and your green onion mixture in there. We're going to cook that for maybe about a minute tops. And what I like to do is I like to smush as I'm cooking, get that real flavor releasing and scent of the garlic and the onions.
And ginger.
And ginger. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add the 2 cans of diced tomato with all the juices. And 2 teaspoons of sugar. The sugar will cut down the acid on all the tomato. And we're going to let that cook down until there's no more liquid in the pan. My producer hard at work until the liquid from the tomatoes evaporates. All right, so once the liquid has reduced, we're gonna put the eggs. We're gonna break up the clumps. But let's make sure the most important thing to do while the reduction of the liquid is to have at least 1 to 2 glasses of champagne. It is, after all, brunch. So we're putting the eggs in. We're going to break up the big clumps into smaller pieces, and we're going to thoroughly mix it in with all the tomatoes. You're gonna end up cooking it maybe a minute to 2 minutes. And then we're gonna add the scallions after that. So after about a minute or two, what we want to do is we want to add the scallions. We want to thoroughly mix the scallions in there for probably another minute to 2 tops, and then it's ready to plate. It's time to plate. And as we all know, everything tastes so much better with bacon. Let's taste this. Shit's to die for, man. You gotta come over. And always finish it off with a sip of champagne. Hello everybody, today we're gonna make Chinese tomato and eggs. Nope. All right, when you slice the garlics, make sure you slice it into very thin slices, right? And then what you do is you're gonna combine all the garlic with the grated pause it.